Welcome back, one and all, to another episode of Backpack Hero. Thank you all very much for joining me. Don't know what our continue game is, but we're going to go straight into our start game. We now have a top hat. That looks different. Or have I just not seen it beforehand? I feel like I've seen most everything else, but the top hat stands out as something to me that I haven't seen beforehand. Always interesting to see what items there are, of course, in the starting full screen. We're going to continue going with purse, as we always do. Go for the second option, and have we... has been completed but isn't ticked off like the rest of them? Okay, that's alright. Endless Dream. Never poison, never curse. 25% to luck. Forged endlessly, you can see the whole map. How have we not finished that one yet? No experience. That's where we're staying at our smallest. Adaptive. They're replaced after each battle. Hard puzzle mode. Oh god, no, that seems a bit much for me. I really need to get the trash blaster going, and I feel like the reason why we lost last time was because we had a poor bit of luck there with regards to our boss item. So we're going to try trash blaster once again and see how we fare. Now let's not faff around too much on these earlier stages, because we know, it takes a bit of time there to get to where we need to be. Let's go something like this. Like this. Actually, that then falls and knocks that out, doesn't it? Maybe we just go something like this for now. And then we'll figure it out later on. But of course, that's that. Let's move across to the bramble. I don't really know which one's the way to go, honestly. But maybe if we find the fountain that we can tip over, we can start a battle that way. And that might be the way to go, honestly. But, ooh. Has there been a graphical update to the bramble? It looks different to how I remember it. Maybe I'm just losing the plot. It would not surprise me. But let's make sure that we create one of these as well. The only issue now is that we are going to fire this before anything else. But we do have plenty of block there. So maybe we don't need to worry too much about it. Let's fire this, and then we'll look to smack you a couple of times. We can also scratch as well, because we've got 1 energy left. And we'll take you out with our shivs. So all in all, not too shabby there. We get some good level ups as well, and we really should. I think we currently just build this out, and then maybe go something like this. Now with this, we of course move this all the way across. We then pop these two up top here, and there we go. We get another brick, a helmet, not too shabby, and we probably should take a sword in case we just want to get some nice little finishing damage off. And you know what, all of these honestly pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, let's just continue moving on. We have a question mark over here. What is it? We're trading a different item of the same rarity. Okay. Could be useful if we get a large legendary item. Although actually, we only get trash on this one, don't we? So we don't get any ones like that. This almost takes you out. This gets us there. This does 1 damage for nothing, so that's okay. And I don't know whether we shoot. You add block each turn. No, we just go for a little bit of damage here. And we get enough block passively with each of these, so we'll just wait. And we have to go like this, which now means we have to go... Can we put these back in around here? We can, okay. So that seems okay. We've now got them back in the same position. We've got some block there to start with, and we can just use our wooden blade, which is honestly pretty damn good. So if we can go for the free damage here, we absolutely should. We get another level up. And here I'm wondering if I shouldn't now open up the slot below hand, which I think I will do down here, but I'm going to get it ready to move down later on. So we will get the items, we'll move down here, we can move the helmet over there if we want. A key could be useful later on, although I'm not really too sure about that, honestly. But this is a good little shot. Actually, we go something like this, I feel like. Whoa. How was that at the bottom? I'm so confused right now. Okay, maybe that wasn't how that worked out. I was just, yeah, maybe I was confused. Let's put this across here. We got some items that fall down. We might as well go for this. We do shoot this out, which honestly isn't bad. Beyond that, do we want anything else? Not really. That seems okay to me. Our helmet's still doing something over there, so I think a bit of passive block should certainly help out. We do get some items here. Let's see, don't really care about the health, don't really care about any of this if I'm being frank, so I think we will just move onwards. We don't really care about a different item of the same rarity. I think we skip that and we move on down to our next floor. Now of course, as talked about, another set of masonry tools would be fantastic so that we can generate much more stuff on the go. And we will go for the one that gives us experience over a little bit of cash. That's, I think, almost always going to be the one that we go for. This is great because it takes out you in one hit. You guys are now trying to run away. One of you will get away, I believe, but we might be able to finish off the other one. Oh yes, the stacking stars, infinite stacking stars. There we go. Poison and damage. So we will just go for you because you give us a little bit of experience. How much do you give us? 8 experience. Yeah, if we kill you, then we do at least get a little bit of experience for the level, and then we can just let you run. And that's okay. We would have loved to have got the extra 8 experience, of course. But hey, you win some, you lose some. That all drops down. Now we move this into this position as we were considering beforehand. And you know what? A nice little staff that we can fire and then fire the staff as well. Seems pretty damn good to me. Might as well pop some of these in here too. And yeah, seems pretty good to me. Just fire the ring as well, honestly. Don't really feel like it's going to be that useful. We don't need the heal. We do have some question marks to head to. Food for a cleaver? No thank you, especially with the rare items out of the option. We can't even get a legendary item, can we? We could just spend the money and just see what happens. I don't know if I want to just yet. 2 sables. Let's fight this one first and see how we end up. Now this fires for 1545 for that one. So we could, for example, shoot this into you, followed by this into you, but we want to hit you first, don't we? So why don't we go like this into, actually this still has the mana connected, so we can fire that a couple of times and then fire it out, and there we go, we get you killed. Then we can also pop this out if we want to. How much damage is that? 7? Yeah, we get enough for this. So we move this down to here. We move some of these items across to here. Finish reorganizing. Smack you once, smack you twice. And we are still keeping a good little stockpile of items, which I think is quite important to us. The sapphire is not terrible if we do want to put it just above this. Means that we do slightly more damage with each shot. And the cleaver, we can do better. We'll go for this as well. We can fire it once and then hit with something else as well. Honestly, the dark wand isn't terrible so that we can throw some extras. We just want to get our backpack as big as possible. And I think to do that, because the sables are stronger, I feel like we want to go something like this and get these in preparation for a later shot. Did we lose things or were they already missing? I don't know. In any case, let's go here. And yeah, let's start off by throwing this at the one that's doing the most damage to us. Do we want extra luck? I doubt it. I think we hit you here. We go 1, 2. That takes care of you. We'll then also, do we throw out a dart? I don't know. We'll stab you here once. We will wooden blade you. Do we want to go for this? I feel like we are going to at some point. We'll throw out the dart as well. Even though it is technically better to throw it out as a blister, I feel like that's not the right course of action for us, as we will create a brick. Actually, having the brick or having the masonry tools something that we can do every single turn or refresh it somehow would be pretty damn nice. Now 31 damage here, followed by a 1 and 2. Not too shabby. Okay, we get another brick, we get another helmet. And we might as well pop this helmet up top here, right? Why not? Get a bit more helmet value. Speaking of which, we'll pop this here. Something like that. The fish isn't going to do too much for us, but at least we fire this out nice and early. We are near a level up, so I think we should get it after fighting this sable, assuming that you give us 12 experience. Oh, okay, well, shows what I know. Good news is that we do create one of these. We then move these around like that. We then finish you off this way and problem solve. So far, so good. Now, are we going to be able to continue that run of form? I don't know. I genuinely do not know. Now, what does this hat do? Wands get better. Don't know if I really care about wands there, honestly. Guppy's not bad. We do want to fire this. I don't want to lose this, though. We probably look to put maybe our mana stone in front. Yeah, I'm not too sure. This is the whole thing about, you know, what's the best way to, or the best items to keep. I mean, I guess we'll just kill you, right? We'll create our brick still. We still want to be maximizing the value out of this every single chance that we get. And then we finish you off. We get another level up. We keep making space out here. Oh my, look how far we can go. Alrighty, look, we're going to stack up the bricks all the way out there. And a shield. That's not too bad. I think we do want to be going for the passive block as well, to the point where I think that we start going all the way down here. We'll put this up top here, honestly. Then we put it here, it falls down, doesn't knock anything out of the way, hopefully. And we will go for all of our helmets along here. We'll go for some bricks in front of that too. Does this improve shields? No, adjacent armor gets better value. Okay. So that's okay. Keep going like this. Let's move the mana stones over there. This one here. Honestly, I do like a damage knife as well that we can fire off after attacking a few times. So why don't we pop this here? No, we're going to move this one here as well. These are good because they fall into place, and that's why I'm going to keep them. And that's why I'm also going to throw my cap over here. Ooh, although a thread... Now that you mention it, a thread is pretty damn good. So let's move these like this. This thread we want in the middle here, because now this impacts all of these, so we get lots of extra bonus armor. Do I care about a shield then that much? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I say no thank you, and we can look to get a shield later on. Yes, maybe the Sapphire's not doing much for us. I probably should get rid of that, honestly, in all likelihood. Brick wall, yeah, sure. What about a forge? Can we forge energy to clothing? Now that is important. Spikes to a shield, haste to a shield, haste to a structure. I mean, the issue is I'm almost certainly going to accidentally fire off that brick. Now this is a little bit of experience, so we will go here. We do need to sell something to get 40 though. And then we need to be, can we even get a piece of armor? Honestly, we have to sell something and hope we get lucky. So it needs to be on like a chest piece. Now what do we sell? Probably the cap. Cap seems fine. We probably should sell some other things. This sells for 1, not that useful. I think we sell some of our mana stones. That gives us some space, because what we're looking to do is looking to get a chest piece from one of these ones here. No such luck just yet, but that doesn't mean that our luck is completely out. So we will move another one of these over to here, move 2 of our bricks across to here. We can then hit twice, fire this sword, hit twice, fire this sword, and then fire a brick as well after the fact. Not too shabby. You know what? We will go for a cool drink. Now, we have one more option here to get a chest plate. Unless we go to one of our question marks, maybe we get one from there. I shouldn't really rule that out at this stage either. I can't help but notice that there's no chest piece there. What is this? One time each combat on use adds 18 block. Holy moly, that's actually pretty damn good. It's pretty damn good. What am I willing to throw away for that? Probably that. Now that's armor. This is a shield and not armor. So we didn't get the chest piece there. What about over here? For an item of the same rarity. I mean, that could give us what we're after. Let's go for 5 gold. And just see what happens. Should have known. Should have known. We're going to leave that behind. Trade food for a cleaver. We're going to say no to that. I feel like we do try this. Different item of the same rarity. We can get common chest pieces. Let's do our cool drink and see what we get instead. We get a brick. Because of course we do. Okay, so we do not get a chest piece. No chest piece means that we cannot forge to add energy to clothing. That's not great. What I think we go for is we do go haste to structure. And we do go for this one as far away as possible. So now we're going to be getting a lot of extra block each turn. And as long as we don't fire that one, as long as we memorize where it is and just never... Actually, I probably should have done on the big one so I didn't miss out on it. But hey, we'll make use of this. It's going to make sense. I feel better about this run than I did with my other trash blaster run. But I feel like, you know, looks can be deceiving. We could easily lose out on our position here pretty damn quickly. Oh my god, I just had to look at my microphone, make sure that it was coming through correctly. Thankfully it was. I have accidentally recorded one episode there where I didn't check that until far, far too late. And by the time I checked it, I realized, oh shit, I've done about 20 minutes of recording without my microphone working whatsoever. And boy, let me tell you, I was not too fond of that situation. But, hey, no, it happens, it happens. It was my own fault, so I can't really make any complaints or issues about that. We will finish organizing. Do we fire a brick for 15, 16, or do we just hit for 7? I think we want to keep up the damage, so we're going to fire that. It does start falling, you know, it is a boss. Bosses, as we know, can be pretty strong. We do have the haste, that's helping out a great deal. 1, 2, and then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Not quite enough, is it? Let's just kill you then, just so we don't take any poison damage. We should get some other items. Ooh. Okay, we'll throw the shove shield there to throw it out later. Now, is it possible that we'll be able to put this in here, adjacent to more helmets? Probably not. Let's see, we pop it in here. That still doesn't help because it's only be adjacent to a few. No, so we're just going to pop it up here for now. And then, you know what? Get the milk going over here as well. And then we can go for one of these, and then, I don't know, one of these. Hatchet, because why not? No, you know what? Cleansing potion sounds better. That seems good to me. We have finished off this boss, problem solved. What on earth is that? That's fucking huge. Mechanized toy. Can be used one time each combat. Adds 2 rage for each space the destroyed items occupy. What's the size? What's the shape of it? It's a 4x4, even though it looks like it occupies space beyond that. Items this is played on are destroyed. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? We're going big helmets. We're going big helmets. How do I fit this in without losing other stuff? Well, we might have some helmets that actually don't do it. What is this? Dirt clump. Oh my god, there's new items and stuff added. Okay, projectile. This item is heavy. For each adjacent or diagonal structure, plus 2 damage. On use, deals 5 damage. So what, if I go like this? 13 damage. Interesting. Okay, I like it. I'm not going to take it, but it's cool. We see some new items. I wonder if these are like boss-only items, or maybe I just haven't found them just yet. In any case, actually, speaking of which, we didn't get any boss relics, did we? No. Okay, so maybe when I said at the start of the episode that we didn't get good boss item things, what I meant to say is we didn't get boss relics at all, but I assume that's just a byproduct of the run that we're doing here. We're going to go to the Enchanted Swamp. How long we've been doing this run for? 17 minutes. We should have done more than we already have by now. It's taken a wee while. Let's get into it. We don't have the heal just yet. We might do later though. Now this is going to hit for 31. We should go for the one behind. And then this is... That'll be another 31. We'll go for you now. We then brick you once more. We'll then throw a stacking star because why not? See what's below. We then hit you a few times. Pop this into there. Helmet goes back where it belongs. 36 block there to start with is very, very nice. We're not touching our haste brick. And if we do get more haste bricks, we want to make sure we don't touch those either. Now we can just hit you normally, save ourselves from losing the other ones. And there's a chest plate. What is this? Toxic kunai. Ooh, kunais. Reminds me of Slay the Spire. Deals 3 damage to all enemies, adds 6 poison to all enemies, and is destroyed. Okay. It's a throwing weapon that gets destroyed immediately. All these helmets. Wait. Did I leave my thread? Oh, what an asshole I am. God damn it. Okay. Hey, that is what it is. I threw out my thread. Stupid fucking mistakes, man. Ooh. I don't think we care about that. We're going full helmet build now. You can't stop me. That is a real shame that we did throw that out though, so I'm upset by that. Genuinely, not just in like a meme way. But it is what it is. We move on. There's another helmet there that I don't want to lose though. I mean, am I going to be able to get that many helmets out there though? The only real way that you can do it is if you like poke out here and then also poke out here. And then like, yeah, we can make it happen. We can make it happen. I believe. I believe. And because of that, we are going to take this instead of the throwing star. Problem solved. Keep going. And let's move up to here just in case we take some damage from this guy. Actually, I can't like wait. No, it disappeared. Okay, I was trying to see if I could finagle that. I couldn't, so it's okay. It's okay. We're going to hit you with this. Get some kunai damage. Then we're going to hit you with this. That's big damage. We will then... We're going to fire this at you. You're now deceased. Now, poison is the end of the turn though, isn't it? End of the turn. In that case... End of my turn? No, you're going to die anyway. Yeah, you're not going to take any actions. Okay, good. So now we just smack you, get some damage here, create another one of these, throw it down there, finish reorganizing. We'll smack you. Yes, you've got our gold. We're going to get that back in just a moment, so no problem there. Oh, look at another helmet. What is that? Poison bubble. Floats, adds poison to self. Interesting. Okay. This gives us haste, which is nice. This gives us energy, then we can fire the cup that remains. Seems okay to me. I'm going to go to a next combat first. We can always go back to this treasure room later on when we need the space. Let's give ourselves some energy. Let's fire once, twice, and then smack you with the wooden blade. 10 damage coming in, that's absolutely a-okay. I have no issues with that whatsoever. In fact, I'm actually going to fire a brick at you, smack you a few more times, and problem solved. Now, do I want another shiv? You know, we did have lots of shivs beforehand. They didn't do terribly, but they also weren't great. I think we just keep firing these for now. You know what? I don't think we need to fire all of them, because this now gets us within range of finishing off with the wooden blade. Adjacent items are disabled. Let's pop this down here. We will heal all enemies for 8. I think I'd just finish you off. Yeah, I think now that I've played it twice, I do that. Okay, so helmet there, helmet there, helmet there. More helmets, baby! Hell yeah! Oh my god. Sweaty towel, sweaty towel. Shield on use adds 12 block, adds 3 burn to self. Okay. Interesting. There we go. We can even put another one there if we want to. Look at all that. It's gorgeous. Another brick. Bit of food. Don't mind if I do. We'll move this over to... I can't block this. I need to go something like this. Wait, it's disabled. Does that mean that they don't even give the block at the start of the turn? Hopefully not. A sweaty towel can be shot. Actually, I'm going to put this here so I can shoot this, then make a brick in front, and then do whatever the hell we want. Dodge to south could be useful. And this is where being able to take a whole bunch of items is very useful, that's for sure. Question mark, what do we got over here? How you doing, friend? Do I want to fish? I don't want to fish. Thanks for asking though. Let's go over and see what our chest of valuables has in store for us. It's locked. Do we have a key? We do not. Is there a key in the shop? There is not. All of these things lead me to believe that it's not meant to be, and we're going to head across to the forge instead. Now, is there anything we can do at the forge? Not really, unless we want to add burn to our sword. Rage to a melee weapon. Rage could be good. Rage against the dying light. I do love Interstellar there. It probably is one of my top films of all times there. It just... the soundtrack is fucking amazing. I do love me some Hans Zimmer. I do listen to lots of his compositions there when I'm, you know, doing things. Why did I make it sound like I did it when I was jacking off? Do we get the block from it? It looks like we don't. So we're going to go here. We're just going to take you out of the equation here. So you're done for. We're then going to eat a little bit of food. Then we'll go for you as well. And then fire the food at you. Or is it better to you eat the food as well? Let's eat the food. No, it would have been better to fire it. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. 1, 2, 3. 3, excuse me. There we go. Now we smack you, and we'll shiv you just a couple times because we can. Now you give yourself a lot of block, that is true. We're going to wait until you're not doing that, and then we will properly hit you. We still almost hit off your block, so that's not too bad. We're not going to fire too many more bricks because I feel like we just hit you when you're not blocking. And then we should be fine. We've got plenty of passive block. Oh, we actually managed to punch through your block there as well. There we go. So not too bad. And actually I wouldn't mind buffing up our basic weapon that's kind of supporting our ballista. Okay, that's not bad. Let's go here and to here. Actually, having something like this, adjacent and diagonal shields and armor get +2 block. Having something like this here, actually pretty good, because now we get adjacent damage to all of those. Let's go for these shivs here so that we don't accidentally drop those down. We'll go for this one as well there. And what else are we looking for? Damaged knife probably beats out on this stuff. I don't think we need that. I don't think we need this. Damaged knife there. I think we just leave it like that. That seems okay. A-okay to me. Now, what else have we got? We got a shop. We got question marks. We got some more experience. I wouldn't mind unlocking another level up. Now, do you give us more experience when you die if you die at your second stage? I don't think so. Let's just do 30 damage here, followed by 1, 2, and then 30 damage here. Nice and easy. Oh, I should have done that though. That was dumb. In any case, we still managed to make it out there fine, so no major issues. Not like we really would have been able to do anything with that space anyway. I don't know about you guys, but I find sometimes when I'm speaking a little bit too fast, I stumble over my words like an absolute moron. I'm sure I'm not the only one that happens to, but I feel like it happens to me more than most. Maybe because I'm not used to speaking this much or for this long or what have you. We will ballista here again for 30, just to take you out. Now this guy, I don't know what this guy does compared to this guy. I think I will fire once more. Can we then take you out? Not quite. There's no point to dodge though. But I guess the more bricks we lose, the more acid block that we also lose. So we don't want to lose too much. We're still 53 block. I mean, most of that's now thanks to the armor. So I guess we can focus on that a little bit. We will be saving spaces again and just going for the shivs. Now, of course, you have these spikes. Now, this is projectile, so I think when we fire a projectile base, we don't take recoil damage. That's indeed correct, but we don't really care about the recoil damage anyway because we've got so much block in the first place. So we'll take you out here using our regular melee weapons, save some slots here, chuck in a whole bunch of spoiled milk just because we can. And we're going to move some of these down, and we've got this here as well, and we could go for another cool drink, which I guess is like a brick but better because it adds energy. So maybe we just go like this. And I do love the dodge potion for our boss. It does have 2 uses as well, 2 doses. I think we just leave it like this though, that seems fine. You know, if we min-max all of that stuff, we're going to be here all bloody night. So, you have multiple uses. I don't know if I really want to deal with poison to self though. So we do 30 damage a pop when we fire this. So we're just going to go 1, 2, you're dealt with. Now, we make another brick. Probably should have put it next to this one just so we get the adjacency bonus. Not a huge deal. But still, those kind of little miniature things that can certainly help a run. Now we're going to be using this ballista a little bit more. Just because we want to break through. And then when we get to like just you left, then we can not really worry about it too much. We're going to save this because we might want to fire that for 15 extra damage. Or we just hit you a couple times, finish you off, and then I guess start wailing onto you. Yeah, I mean, our block should still be more than adequate. So I think we just do what we did last time, which is just slowly whittle you down. Once you're dealt with, then we focus on you. You might be getting stronger over time, the Rat King. Rat Kings are scary, man. Wait, it is a Rat King, isn't it? That's the one where they're all tangled and mismatched and, you know, all, you know, connected via tails. Oh god, it's actually a pretty gruesome sight there. Yeah, unfortunate what happens to those poor little rats. I'm not a big fan of rats, I'll be the first one to admit that, but also, you know, it seems like a pretty cruel bit of nature there that happens with those. Do we go for this 7, 14, 18 damage? I don't think we don't want to use any more bricks. We're running out. Brick by boring brick. As we can see, our block probably dropping. Just kidding. Psych. We don't quite take you out. But again, these combats are... Okay, we get free boots. I like that. Because we also get to finish you off with our shivs. Now we got a 30 damage item that we can fire. Speaking of which... just keep reorganizing and then shiving you slowly, I guess. We won't fire anytime soon though. At 22 damage, we are now putting up more block thanks to our boots as well, which are putting up how much? Only 4, but with the extra haste, I guess that helps out. 1, 2, and we will go for you in front. Although, do you keep this stacking multiplier of the damage and stuff that you're doing? Not too sure just yet. We didn't even break through the block, so that was a completely pointless turn. And looks like you behind are not really doing any extra damage, but again, we're not going to be looking to fire our ballista here. We want to get some more spaces used up there, get some more items to fill in there. Ooh, now a pouch. A pouch is good in this one. Pouch is great. So how do we fill this up? Well, we fill up lots of things that we don't want to fire just yet in the pouch. I don't know why it keeps opening and shutting on me, but excuse me, I wasn't done yet. Thank you. I wonder if they mentioned about some of the things that people were complaining about, such as myself with the pouches beforehand, and they've tried to fix that, but now potentially made it a little bit more annoying in other ways. I don't know. Did I even create a brick there, or did I mistakenly not? In any case, we're going to move forward. We should get a level up here. That should be nice. We'll get 40 damage dealt to you, so we will fire our boots. We will then create a brick for free, and we can take you out with just these, so that's exactly what we will do. And we have to attack you in the front, so that's exactly what we will do again. Now, 2 curses. 2 curses is annoying. What's this? An adjacent item is used. Okay, we will get rid of this curse. Yeah, anchored for 2 combats. Well, we're just going to put it right there then. So we're going to start off with this, followed by this. Now, this is anchored. Does that mean that we can fire it or not? I'm going to try it. We can still fire an item that's anchored. Okay. Now we know. I wasn't really that concerned in either case. Now, actually, are you... No, you don't run. He keeps the badger calm. Oh, okay. Right, I see. Adjacent items are anchored. Well, we do want these bricks to stay there anyway, so we will just pop this down here. We're going to fire this once into this twice. Hit you. Wait, hang on. Oh, shit, we're weak. Oh, shit. Okay. I thought we had the kill there. Now we get another curse because I was foolish. Foolish, and we are weak. We're doing 5 damage a pop. No damage here. Let's go here. Okay, so we kind of have to do it this way. And that's okay. That's okay. We get the curse. We will anchor things again. That's okay. Can you... Oh, I think we did find out that you can fire the curse, didn't we? You got to put it in front, though. That's foolish. Maybe I should be getting an item that adds curses so that I can fire the curses as well as the masonry. Let's try this. We fire the brick. We fire the curse, excuse me. We do. Okay, so that does work. Beautiful. Now, what else do we go for? Well, we can do more helmets over here if we want to. We can also make some extra space over here. I'm going to make 1 more space for a helmet. And then I'm going to make some more space over here as well. Don't ask me why. And I know the fact that I just said don't ask me why makes you want to ask me, and that's totally reasonable. I don't know the reasoning behind that though. I just feel like it's a good use of my time. Now, the buckler goes there. Does this get... It does benefit shields. Okay, I think we... No, but I don't think the knight's armor... We care about the passive block more. This means that we go like this. When a weapon kills an enemy... we take damage ourselves though. Each turn does its damage to self. I mean, the ballistic... Getting rage is pretty important for our shiv and whatnot. I think we will still play this. Maybe we get a cave fish there that we can... then, you know, either throw or... Ooh, can't take any more, that's okay. Or just heal from. We did get our level up. I mean, this is just the way to go, isn't it? But we'll go for our final combat first. Start off with, honestly, one of you guys, right? Because whenever we hit you guys, you give block to all. So, which is exactly why I'm not going to use the machete right now. That's going to hit for 45. But I'm not going to have enough energy to do that, unfortunately. However, if I do kill one of you two, all of a sudden, we get rage. And that rage could actually be pretty useful. Put you down here, bring the fish back before we lose it. And what do we go for now? Because you add the block to all, or whatever the hell it is. There we go. Oh, you give even more block? Great, I knew that. Maybe I should have shifted as well, that was foolish. Okay, you've lost a little bit of spikes because you had your turn after that guy built the spikes onto you, that's understandable. Who do we go for? We do go 1, 2, and then big hit. So with 5 rage, currently do 20, this is going to do about 50. Yep, didn't mean to do that. Did it matter? No, it didn't, but still, I didn't mean to. 1, 2... This now definitely kills you. 3. And then we have 19 damage a pop with these as well. So we're back to full HP. Very nice. We should move the one with haste right to the very back as well. And I tell you what, we got another chess piece. Do we want this many chess pieces? Probably not. But also, it is what it is. We go here. I don't mind this, honestly. We do lose a brick. That's unfortunate. We are losing other stuff as well. Maybe we don't lose a brick. Maybe we go... Give me the brick. Thank you. Thank you. Maybe we put the fish back there, honestly. I do like the idea of keeping both of my shivs, though. But I also like all the extra... Ooh, helmets and stuff that we got on the field. This doesn't... I mean, that does add a bit more. No, I don't think we take this. I think we lose too much utility with it. So we swap it back to this, and now we keep going. So, what's at the forge? Energy to clothing. Okay, that's useful, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We start off there. That gives us more energy to use. That means that we might be firing our stuff a bit more frequently, but hopefully it's still going to work out for us. Now, it's difficult. It is difficult because we don't have any legendary... Oh my god. My Lanta. Then we have a boss fight coming up, so this haste isn't too bad. Adds 3 spikes to self. Oh, see, that's not too bad. If I put this like in the middle, we get 5 block instead of 6 block. Yeah, that's pretty damn good. Now we can put like another one over here. We can then take this one out. We can still fire this once and then throw it out. Jason and Diagonal Armor gets +2 block. Jason and Diagonal Shields and Armor. But this one has the energy on it. See, maybe I should have put this one in here, but then the adjacent weapons would have only really benefited this one. I don't think it matters too much. Do I care about the dice? No. No, I do not. Question mark. Audio back here. We'll go and check all the other ones out. Different item of the same rarity. Don't care. Thanks for playing. What about this question mark? Add a forge item or forge slot to an item. Ooh. Now a ballista can be forged once. That could be big. Give a weapon, get an archery kit. No. 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 Okay. Can we buff up this weapon now that we've added a forge slot onto it? Spikes to a shield. Nothing but shields. Okay. Well, I'm glad that we did the energy one. The clothing energy. I think that's the right course of action. We're up to the finale of this one. Oh, wow, okay, this one has taken a bit longer than I expected, but we do have all of these bricks in here. Those bricks should be okay to do some damage. We can maybe reorganize and take some stuff out of our pouch and put it down there to fire if we want. Let's get started with the speaker of the house. 210 damage. Let's start off with this for free. We then fire the shield, we then fire this, we then create a brick. The brick falls down, we put the fish back where it lives. We then fire this for 15. Is this whenever we kill any enemy, so not just a non-summon? That's good to note. We can then throw out an acidic potion there when there's a few enemies, give ourselves rage. Ooh, and we do get a whole bunch of enemies coming out here. So let's throw out the acidic, 12 to all. Let's then look to kill one of you guys at least. We go 1, 2, now we... You know what, we do Wooden Blade first. We no longer get the weakness. Oh my god, what happened to my voice? Swallowed and got a bubble. Now our shivs do 8 damage a pop. So we then start weakening the next person. Each turn deal 1 damage to self. Oh, that damage gets blocked by the armor, doesn't it? I feel like one of these days I will remember that as the case. So our passive armor at the start actually helps us with that. Okay, so we get a little bit of extra rage. Up to 11 rage. Now we go like this, we get a little bit more rage, and now our rage will help beat you without needing to fire too much, I hope. In fact, you even spawn another guy. What does the green thing do? You're not taking any action, okay. Well, let me just showboat a little bit and take you out, and problem solved. Okay, 48 experience. Ooh, double halberd. That fires for a lot though, doesn't it? Lizard blade, I thought that was the other one. Okay, no, that's fine. We'll go for these here. Everything else, not that important. Status effects on all enemies. Yeah, why not? Okay. Take it this way, we go down here, see if there are any cool items. There's not, because it's locked and we don't have a way to open that. Let me heal you. You will take the 5 max HP. Who knows? It could be the mana or the difference between life and death. Let's go to the magma core and see how we fare. 50 max HP. We get rage stacks every time we kill an opponent, so having lots of smaller enemies pop out of the bigger enemies, not too bad. We probably should head there to get some extra cash. We'll go for the big dude, well, the semi-big dude first. Although this does 60 damage. This does 30. I know that this is kind of a waste, but I feel like we do go like this. Next up we go like this, which does 36. Now our other weapons do decent damage on their own. Now he gets rage already. Each turn adds rage to enemy. Okay, we're absolutely fine here. We just start smacking you. And now we use this rage plus our shivs to slowly take you out. And of course make a brick along the way. So the fish is not really necessary to keep around because our armor protects us from the damage from the tooth necklace anyway. And we just keep going all the way down until we finally defeat you. And saving some bricks does help, especially this one that gives us the haste. So let's not throw that to waste, I suppose. This is always tricky. How do we fit these in? Can we fit these in? I mean, I want to fit these in. Let's go like this to this. The shield goes moo. We'll put it there. We'll then put this here. I had a way this was going to work. I think we go like this. I think we get rid of the fish. That's the way it worked. Okay. Yep, that's fine. Now we've got a machete, we've got a bow that we can fire pretty damn quickly as well. We keep moving down, get to the health, and what have you. Damage from projectiles is reduced. Okay, so we're not going to go for you first. We'll go 45 damage here, followed by a little machete, followed by another 45, followed by 7 damage exactly, into creating a brick right there, into continuing just to harass you with our regular weapons, and that seems pretty damn good to me. Now I could actually pop this to remove the spikes, right? That's nice and easy. Oh, even the rough hide gets removed. Holy hell. Okay, well we're not going to worry too much about firing anything else. We're just going to keep wailing on you this way. We need to save those for later on, of course. Everything that can be fired should be saved for the final boss. Speaking of which, there's a club. It's just this but better, isn't it? So this should be the one that I add there. And this one can now be fired if we want to. Or we could just get rid of this and go like this. Oh, is that another helmet? Ooh, boy. Okay, let's go something like this. We should put that in front as well. I don't know why, just because I want to. The toxic kunai is nice. I think we just leave it like this. The spike club is just a pure upgrade because it has the same damage, but it also adds 1 slow, which I believe means they put up less block, because weakness is when they do less damage. That's right, yeah, so it is less block. Not a huge difference, but it will stack up and make a difference, I guess. There's not much else here, I suppose. Let's just, oh, okay, lock chest. What about over here at the forge? Haste to a structure, energy to clothing, or burn to a weapon. So, we've got a few options. We probably want to sell a few things though. Anything worth anything. This is worth something. That's worth something. So the things that I want to keep most are worth the most, of course. Naturally, c'est la vie. That's not really the correct usage of that, but hey. It's fine. 3 there. We almost have enough for the energy to clothing to get another one onto this one, which I think is our... Wait. No, we can forge once more. Okay, that's fine. So we go for this fight. We pick up some goodies. We fire this off at whoever the hell we want. Probably you at the back who applies the poison there, right? 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, perfect damage. Look at that. Oh, I should definitely use my masonry tools before I forget as well. You are adding a curse, buddy. Now, I do not like that, but I don't think there's much I can do about it, Sam I am. Let's keep moving onwards. We have a curse coming in. That curse adds burn to self when an adjacent item is used. Well, what about when that item is used? I think we're not in any trouble there. Oh wait, shit, we did add burn because adjacent items were being used at the start of our turn. Never mind. We took them out. Doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. Don't worry about it. Okay, we do have extra energy. We do have extra healing. Don't really care. Did we get enough money? Not quite. So we head back in. We're like, hey, want this wooden sword? It's premium wooden sword. Now we go over to here, we go, hey, energy to clothing, sounds good to me. Now we have 2 extra energy from this piece of clothing, sounds bloody decent to me. And we have a free open chest here. Ooh, a water flask is great. Lots of extra energy. We can still build with extra helmets if we want to, because we have slots available, and we can make more slots for the helmets as well, and we're almost at a level up where we can indeed do that. So you know what? Yeah, I am the man of helmets. We're going to get rid of the dagger. We're going to put this down here. What does this do? Okay, nice little potion as well. And I think that's pretty much it for this floor now. I think we've pretty much exhausted everything that's on here. Oh my. This required a key. We don't have one, so let's just move onwards. Lots of extra energy. Yeah, let's hope that we can make it possible. But of course, we've got to take out the second floor of this before we do anything else. And remember, if we kill you, as you do have rough hide, we got rid of the other potion though, unfortunately. You we want to take out when we've got more damage, so I feel like we maybe just wail on you for a whole bunch. Like 1, 2, 3. Now the slow again, yeah, it doesn't work for you. So we're just gonna wail on to you for now. And yeah, we'll... Ooh, he's getting rage as well. Oh, he gets rage at the start of combat. And he gets rage when he takes damage, and he took damage because of our bloody spikes, of course. Okay. Wouldn't mind if I got a few more spiked helmets there, honestly. That would be quite nice. Now, we will knock you out. We then get other opponents to go for. We're going to go for this, actually, which then allows us to take you out. Nope. That does if we drink some of this. Okay, there we go. Now we get lots of kills on this. So our rage is building. Like so. 25, hey, that's perfect. Now we can suck on this once more. Now we fire that. Big damage. Big damage indeed. What about this one? 38 damage for that. Or we just start wailing on you with the spiky club. For what, 20 damage a pop? Not bad. Okay, now, more helmets did you say? Somebody asked for more helmets? I felt like I asked for more helmets, and I want more helmets, so we're going to go 1, 2 there. What else do we do beyond that? Well, we could make another helmet slot over here, I suppose. Never too many helmets. Now, speaking of which, we could get more utility out of those helmets if we pop them over here somewhere. Let's pop that over here for now. Knight's armor is good. I think we definitely go for the food first. You know what? We will then put this in here. We can fire up this chest piece. Feel pretty good about ourselves doing it too. You know, we're just recycling things right now, and that's what I was always taught growing up, is to always recycle. And I feel like I'm living by that pretty well right now. Don't really care for any of this. Probably shouldn't have opened that right now, if I'm being honest. Okay. We eat. We then fire the food at you. And then I think we just smack you a whole bunch. Yeah, seems okay. We want to kill one so that we get a little bit of rage there, of course, and then we can decide what we do from there. But for right now, that should work for me. Ah, you're adding curse. Why? Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Into this. No more curse. And now we start smacking you for a little bit more. You're probably going to be adding a curse to us soon. You're not just yet, which is good though. We might even be able to just do this a whole bunch and maybe take you out without having to throw or fire our ballista anymore. I find that's unlikely. I think we can handle a curse, especially with the amount of energy that we've got right now. So let's see what this curse is. It's a big one. But adjacent items are disabled, but that's only going to be these ones here. So we're still going to get plenty of block, more than enough. Then we can just use... Should have fired the curse. Should have fired the curse. One of these days I'll learn. Ooh. Tunic. There we go. Boots with the fur. Warm drink. A cool drink. There we go. Quench my thirst and then, you know, and cool myself off directly after. Probably should have gone and got that heal as well, hey? Let's go for you first. 60 damage. Boom. Roasted. 1, 2, 3. Energy. Fire that. Shank ya. Fire that. Can we even take you out? Was it worth it? Probably not. We'll just smack you then, I suppose, in that case. Again, I don't really feel like you're going to be that much of an issue to deal with anyway. Are you the same monster? You are. Okay. We put this here, and the reason why we put it here is because when we fire the ballista, we actually fire out this. So, could I have killed him with the original one? No, the rage wouldn't have made a difference there. Well, not enough of a difference there to get the kill anyway, I should say. Oh, I killed you. Okay, so curses go in front so that we can then damage them with that. Okay, another helmet. Don't mind if I do. This then means that we go back to here. This cup needs to be fired. Let's rotate things the right way around. This T can be used once, so we should probably put it there. And then this adds... That's a 2-spotter. Okay, no, won't do that. We'll just throw some of these. Actually, that cleansing bomb was pretty damn useful beforehand, and I'm sure it will be again. So, we go for this here first. Oh, can you guys just not? The curse can be fired, so let's not end our turn. That was almost a very horrific misclick. Let's just go for this here. Almost get you taken care of. Probably shouldn't do this because... Oh, the curse sits on top though, doesn't it? So it doesn't really matter too much. What does curse do again? Adjacent item is used. Okay, well that's fine. As long as it's not adjacent items are disabled because that... Okay, we fire the one behind it first. So let's go here into this. Now that fires for more. 36, not bad. Now we wail on you a little bit more, problem solved. And you guys can really see the gameplay loop that we're going through here at the moment. We're just going through the motions, so to speak. And now I think we just wail on you with this. The burn is adding up, but not as much as the spiked divots in the opponent's foreheads there. Is that too mean? Too mean to say it like that? It did seem a little bit cruel. Great shurikens in empty adjacent spaces. Not diagonal. We'll take a key. We'll take this. We'll take this. I guess we could like fire the potion, then fire that, and then do it. I don't know. Adjacent spaces? That means that it's not the one that it's currently. You don't get space there. Okay, we want to go for the weakest dude. I say weakest, he's still pretty damn strong. Hatch is not really doing anything for us. The liquid armor's not either, so let's go for just a bunch of ballista shots. Let's then fire the copy star. Okay, it just goes over there. Good to know. Still, that's fine. We might as well remove your spikes, right? Why not? Because we're about to fire that. I don't think there's any reason not to. So we'll just continue firing things there. You know what, maybe a little bit of slow to him so that he didn't have as much block could have been alright, but hey, no, that's okay. We're going to put this down here. What does it do? An adjacent item is used. Okay, we'll put it here then, because I think none of those are going to be used automatically. We then fire the ballista for 45 damage, not too shabby. We can reorganize for boots, and that is reorganizing for extra ammo, honestly. And that seems pretty good to me, because what I can then do is not fire the boots until next turn, and instead just hit you with that. Now, we've got you about half health. We can see how much that rage really means to us there in terms of decent damage in a, decent amount of time. Let's go for our spiky club. Looks like you are spawning some friends, and that honestly is going to be a good thing for us as it provides more opportunity for us to build rage. So, just the one, that's okay. We will fire the boots now for 30. You guys are getting pretty strong though, and we can see if we're not careful, we're going to start taking our first bits of damage. We could go for some dodge. Let's see. I think we're fine for now. Just one shield left. We got to be a little bit careful. That rage that you're adding, not great. We did remove our cleansing bomb as well. We're going to go for a shot here for 15, followed by one more into a spiky club. The spiky club would then allow us to just start wailing onto you guys. Our haste brick is still all the way back there, so that haste doing very good work for us. And more opponents being spawned here. We do have quite a bit of spikes, and if we could build up our spikes a little bit faster, we would love to see that. Not currently possible though. So again, we make do. That's another bit of rage on our side though. And that means that I'm more than happy to kill these little spawns to get the rage, then focus on you after the fact. So again, you're spawning another little ally. Fine by me. We will then add a whole bunch of damage over to you. No problem there. You're adding a lot of rage to your friends though, including yourself. so we can't really faff about for too much longer. 19 damage. Okay, we'll just do this again then. Now we start working on you with 28 damage a pop. The same as what you're doing, but we can do a whole bunch of it. Now, is it worth doing this? Probably not. I think it's just worth doing the damage now with the rage build-up that we've got here at the moment. And we will have the defeat there, which is just in time as they started doing big damage there. I am none too fond of that. We even get the kill on you as well, just as well. Okay, boots. Shiv is good. I will take the Shiv. Thinking, do I take the tunic to fire? We did just fight a mini boss, so I don't think it's necessary. I think we instead fire out a crossbow. Shoot a crossbow at them, you know, quite literally in this case. Should have gone to the north, but I should still be able to make it in time there. Let's go 1, 2. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Not quite enough. We're just going to fire the boot to get the kill there as well. Start bashing you as well. We might as well create a little brick down there, then we can pop this back in. Hopefully because I reposition that, then I can still use the Shiv, and indeed I can. Just as well. Now, we reorganize, we get that. I think that's worth it. So now we fire again, and we Shiv a little bit too. So was it worth 3 energy to reorganize and fire for that amount? Yes, I think so. What does this do? Adjacent items are disabled. Put it here then. We then fire that first thing and get the kill. Nice little level up as well. Okay. Do we keep going for more helmets? You beat your ass, we keep going for more helmets. What else are we doing right now? Helmets are basically the only thing that we got going for us, so. Got our other helmet up there. Got a helmet there. We got another Shiv there as well. Flower. Flower for my lady. Put this over there, finish choosing, keep moving across. We will go to the experience first before we lose it. We're not going to get a level up before the boss though, so I probably should put those dreams to rest. Let's see here. This is 15 damage. This is 30 damage. Do I want to... I think we just waste that a little bit there, honestly. I don't really like the poison though. I think we are going to try and take out Mr. Poison Spider. He's not a spider, that is a snake. That is verifiably a snake. Now, I don't mean to, you know, cause offense to all of our spider lovers out there, but that was my mistake. I don't know why I called it a spider. I am losing my goddamn mind. Okay, get another kill here. We do have this. Oh, is that another helmet for me? Don't mind if I do. We'll put the coffee back here because I feel like the coffee with the dodge will be very useful up against our boss fight. Ooh, energy plus that seems useful. Plus another one of these too. Leather boots should probably go there so we get the extra efficacy there. Seems good to me. And yeah, I think we move on. I think we go to our question mark. I think we just go to the boss. Honestly, starting with a curse is a good thing, right? What does it want? Yes, we'll take a rare item for a curse. Now, we can't get rare items, but we'll put our curse right here. What does it do? Adjacent items are disabled. So, we put it... No, we can't block that. I feel like we have to... No, we can't block that either. So we have to fire once, twice, 3 times to get rid of it. That will mean that we lose some stuff. What do we get? Non-rare items. That's what we get. We could give ourselves lots of extra armor with that, because it is armor there. But nope, not going for it. It's a trap. Ooh, did we ever check our forge on this floor? I feel like we didn't, as we're about to face our boss. Rage to melee weapon is great. Energy to clothing we've already done. Can I add this to this? Oh, you bet your ass I can. Okay, now that is good, because I can reuse that multiple times. I should, while I'm here at the forge, can't do anything else. Okay, that's okay. That's fine, as I was about to say. I don't know if I should be doing this. We got a bubble. Cool. We get a curse? Cool. What does this curse do? Okay, we'll fire that curse immediately. Gets... Ooh, what's that? Bliss. Well, we've got it. And fish hook, which we can't do anything with. So. Is this another... No, it's haste. Haste is honestly pretty good in this situation too. I don't hate it. I feel like a wild buckler is just not that useful anymore. Whereas getting extra rage and also haste with kills could be pretty damn fantastic. Let's go for this. Let's finally take out our boss. Now I feel like we've got a pretty good chance of taking out this boss, unless it takes us too long to get our damage built up. And that's going to happen if they don't spawn lots of extra enemies. Does the king spawn extra enemies? I can't remember, and I'm feeling like no, but I have been wrong many times beforehand. Oh no, we actually lose the extra energy because of this one too. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. Is there a way that we can give ourselves energy? Yes, with the frothy drink. So we go like this, we then go 1, and now we fire the curse, which now means that this is active for next turn. And then we will, let's see. Whenever a weapon is used, adds haste to enemy. Now, I don't think I care too much about... Well, actually, I do care about that. We're literally doing 2 damage and then give him 1 block, which I guess is not the worst thing. Nah, let's just leave it. Are you going to summon friends, please? Yes, you are. Great. Okay. In that case, a spiky club adds lots of rage, so we should just wail on him this way, build rage for ourselves, and wait until next turn. Now, is it worth using a shiv now? Yes, I believe so. I think it is. Now we do have our T, don't forget that. You have a little bit of dodge. Let's shiv you first into a ballista, followed by a spiky club into a shiv, followed by a couple more spiky clubs on you. 1, 2, and then this takes you out. And the rage is building. We're up to 19 rage. This gives me confidence. Great satisfaction. Let's see, we keep the dodge until we know that we're getting absolutely wailed on. We can fire this for 34 though, and kill him immediately. Then we keep building up our rage this way, and we just keep wailing on you a little bit more. And you know what, I think it's finally time for us to create our brick, and maybe that's going to be the... Shit. What a moron. Okay, that's 33 damage gone. We'll take you out. We'll take you out as well. 41 to this. I guess we just keep going for you. We're going to have the kill here. I don't really care too much, but still, that was dumb. 43 rage currently, and we will build that a little bit more. You know what? We're actually going to fire our cup of tea right to his face to finish him off. There we go. 120 experience, and we did manage to finally finish the Trash Blaster achievement, challenge, whatever you want to call it there. We're going to finish choosing, go and collect the cheese here once again, and now we've got the next variant of this unlock. So that could be a bit of fun, but we'll have to wait until next week for that one. Hey, as always there, folks, if you did enjoy the episode, please do consider dropping a like and a subscription to the channel there. Please don't forget to check out our previous videos as well if you enjoyed this one. And keep an eye on the channel as well, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now there, folks. See ya.